There are moments in history that sound impossible, stories that feel like exaggerations, until you realize every detail is real. This is one of them. High above Europe, during the chaos of World War II, a young man stepped into open sky without a parachute and fell more than 6,000 meters toward the earth. No safety net, no second chance, no reason he should have survived. But he did. And the night everything changed began inside a burning aircraft. In January 1943, Allied bombers filled the frozen skies over Nazi-occupied France. Their mission was simple to explain, but nearly impossible to survive. Fly straight into enemy territory, drop bombs, and hope to come back alive. German anti-aircraft fire turned the sky into a storm of metal. Explosions shook the air itself. One of the bombers was hit directly. Inside, chaos erupted. Fire spread through the fuselage. Smoke swallowed the cabin. Oxygen masks dropped. The aircraft began to lose altitude rapidly. Among the crew was a young American airman positioned near the gun turret. In seconds, the situation went from dangerous to hopeless. The pilot shouted orders that were almost impossible to hear. Bail out. But there was a problem. The parachute was gone. Whether it was destroyed by fire, torn away by explosion, or simply unreachable, no one knows for certain. What is known is this: there was no way out that guaranteed survival. The aircraft shook violently. Metal screamed. Flames climbed the walls. And then, suddenly, the airman was no longer inside the plane. He was falling. At 20,000 feet, the world doesn't rush past you the way movies show. It expands. The cold is immediate. The silence is absolute. Your body doesn't have time to panic, only to react. He didn't jump. He was thrown. Thrown into the sky by force, explosion, and fate. Below him lay a patchwork of rooftops, streets, and factories, a sleeping city about to witness something no one could explain. As he fell, unconsciousness likely came quickly. The human body cannot process that kind of descent for long. And then came impact. Not into a field, not into water, but through the glass roof of a massive railway station. Steel beams shattered. Glass exploded. His body crashed through layers of structure before finally stopping. Broken, battered, but alive. When German soldiers reached him, they expected a corpse. Instead, they found a breathing man. Every bone that could break had. His internal injuries were severe. Survival was not expected. Doctors documented the case not with hope, but curiosity. They called it impossible. And yet, day after day, the man refused to die. Months later, when the war had moved on and the headlines had changed, he was still breathing. His survival would later be studied by medical experts. Some pointed to the sloped glass roof, others to the layers of steel that absorbed energy, others to pure randomness. But no explanation fully answers the question: why him? Why that night? Why survival when everything pointed to death? After the war, the man returned home quietly. No speeches, no spotlight. He lived an ordinary life after an extraordinary fall. But his story remains. A reminder that even in the darkest moments of human history, reality can still defy logic. That sometimes survival isn't about preparation, strength, or luck. Sometimes it's about the night everything changed, and the impossible becoming real.